I never thought a teacher would hold my future hostage, but that is exactly what happened during my junior year of high school, and honestly, I am still processing how close I came to losing everything I had worked for my entire life. My name is Levi Anderson, and up until September of my junior year, I thought I had my path figured out. I had been obsessed with math since I was 8 years old, the kind of kid who did calculus problems for fun and entered every math competition within a 50-mile radius of our small town. My parents immigrated from Sweden when I was 3, and they worked incredibly hard to give me opportunities they never had. My dad was a mechanic at a local garage and my mom cleaned houses, and between the two of them they barely scraped together enough to keep our little ranch house and put food on the table. I knew from a young age that college would only happen for me if I earned a full scholarship, so I made that my mission. By junior year, I had a 4.0 GPA, I was captain of the math team, and I had won 3rd place at the State Math Olympiad the previous spring. MIT was my dream school, the kind of place where someone like me could really thrive, where I could study theoretical mathematics and maybe even go into research someday. The early action deadline was November 1st, which gave me exactly 42 days from the moment Mr. Morgan changed everything. I had Mr. Morgan for AP Calculus BC, and honestly, he was a good teacher. Strict, demanding, but he knew his stuff and he pushed us hard. He was the head of the math department, probably in his mid-40s, always wore button-down shirts with the sleeves rolled up like he was ready to work. He had this reputation for being tough but fair, and his recommendation letters were supposedly golden. Every kid who wanted to study anything STEM-related at a top school needed Mr. Morgan in their corner, or so everyone said. I had been doing well in his class, consistently scoring the highest on tests, helping other students during study sessions, and participating actively in discussions. When it came time to ask for recommendation letters in early September, Mr. Morgan seemed like the obvious choice. I had also asked Mrs. Foster, my guidance counselor, and Dr. Hayes, my physics teacher, but MIT specifically wanted at least one math or science teacher, and Mr. Morgan taught my strongest subject. I remember the day I asked him. It was after class on a Tuesday, and I had stayed behind while other students filtered out into the hallway. I approached his desk with my resume and a pre-addressed stamped envelope, everything organized the way the college counseling office had taught us. Mr. Morgan, I was hoping to ask if you would be willing to write me a letter of recommendation for MIT, I said, trying to keep my voice steady even though my heart was pounding. The early action deadline is November 1st. He looked up from the papers he was grading, took off his reading glasses, and studied me for a moment. His expression was unreadable. MIT is a serious school, Levi, he said slowly. They do not just want academic excellence,